morning or good afternoon. Well, morning for you, I suppose.
Yeah. I haven't even had time to turn my tree on this morning.
I was just about to say the same thing. Tis the season.
Not in the Caitlin house today. All right. So I want to kick off today's show. We've hit a milestone with holidays. So I know we talked about this a little bit yesterday and Monday, but this holidays is actually officially the largest holidays that we've ever had. We've had over 3,000 now submissions for the campaign. I think as of right now, we are at 3,042 entries. So that's amazing. We've never broken 3,000 before. So I'm really excited. So everybody on this call, you heard it here first. Largest holidays ever in terms of registrations. Not cash and prizes this year, but still great.
It's a world record.
Yeah. So I do see here our MSPs in the audience are amazing. They've been doing this for too long. They've already started to let us know where they are. So hello from Alberta, New Hampshire. I used to live in New Hampshire. Where do you live now?
Here's one now. South Africa.
I'm so glad Jay's still joining us. I think this is like his 4th year joining us. Georgia. Yeah. Fun fact, I'm actually born and raised in Alberta, Eric, and I'm heading there for the holidays. I just booked New Year's Eve in Banff, and I'm really excited.
Ooh, that's going to be beautiful.
You're going to Arizona for New Year's Eve, right?
I am. Hopefully we'll be doing some hiking, maybe, depending. But yeah, really excited just to kind of get away from the tropic climate that we have here in Florida. St. Pete.
Although I don't know, Arizona's just dry. It's still nice.
Just dry, exactly. Yeah. Dry and cold.
Yeah. Awesome. So while some of those are coming in, I just want to share for anybody that's new to holidays this year, or if you're just joining us for the first time. Holidays is a give back campaign that we do every year. We know MSPs work really hard all year round. So we get together with our favorite 30 vendors in the channel and we give away some cash and prizes. So this year we're over $16,000 in cash and prizes, and there are a few firsts for us on this one. Not only the 3,000 people that have entered, but we also have our first 3 prize day on day 9. So that's really exciting. Normally we reserve multi-prize days for grand prizes, but day 9, we've got an added vendor in there. And then as always, our grand prizes are worth a minimum of $1,500 a piece. So if you have not registered and you're just tuning in to watch the fun shenanigans with Susan and I, it's not too late. You can still register and you can still be entered in for day 4 to 10 plus all the grand prizes. And for anybody that won a grand prize yesterday or Monday, you get put back into the draw and you're still eligible for grand prizes. So I'm wondering if another first this year will be somebody winning a daily prize and a grand prize.
That'd be really cool. And also if they're watching us live and all that happens, like wouldn't that be like the serendipitous moment for them?
We had the guy yesterday was on the chat. And Susan, or sorry, not Susan, you're Susan. Brandon yesterday was like, yeah, he was here. And I was like, you didn't even call that out. I was like, we should have said something. Like, he was so excited in the chat.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So I was like, damn. So if you do win, be noisy in the chat. So
shout it out.
Yeah. Yell at us. All right. So moving things along, because we do have Jason from PT Services Group and Anna from IMIBot backstage. And I guess I should show what we're giving away today.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, so PT Service Group is giving away a 6K drone with camera. I didn't even know we had 6K. I thought we were still around the 4 mark. So that's exciting. And then Anna's giving away a 3D printer. And I actually made a comment yesterday that I think Tara's husband has this exact same 3D printer. And he loves it, and I hear about it all the time when I'm with her. So that should be another great gift for somebody.
Yes. So. I definitely have seen an uprise in 3D printers, like all the little flea markets or markets around here in St. Pete. There's always little tents or little vendors for the 3D printers. And so I think that'll be, especially for a kid, creative kid, that'll be a wonderful Christmas gift for them. And then they can fly their drone around and have like the little creature sit on top of the drone.
Well, they're not winning the same prize though.
One each.
Two different winners. Two different winners. I feel like I'm not patient enough for a 3D printer. So like when 3D printers become like an instantaneous thing, like you set it and then I can come back in 5 minutes and like my little mini dragon is printed or something like that, I'm here for it. But like if I'm having to wait 12 hours for something, yeah, chances are that's not happening.
That's funny.
But anyways, so Susan, since the trivia questions were yours today, why don't you launch those?
All right, sounds good. So we have a theme today. So think back to your childhood of all the toys. So of course, trivia rules. Please don't Google, search, Chat GPT. But what stuffed animal and trading? Oops, sorry.
No,
what stuff?
They did an update, and I think it's only on a 10-second timer now.
Oh, okay. So stuffed animal trading card type of a toy became the hottest Christmas collectible in the mid-90s.
Okay, I think I know the answer to this, but I want to see from what the audience says first.
Yes.
Didn't have trading cards, but God bless my dad. He did go to war for me for a Tequila one Christmas, and I still remember getting that. And a talking Barney.
Ooh.
Fernies also didn't have trading cards.
Pokemon?
I don't think Pokemon were stuffed animals.
They had some plushies, but definitely not what we're looking for. We have a lot of Pokemon on here.
Yeah, I think Pokemon's like the trading card aspect of it is
yeah.
Okay, so actually I just saw the answer and I'm wrong. So my guess was the Garbage Pail Kids, but I think maybe that wasn't the 90s. That was like the 80s. Because didn't they come with like you got a little Garbage Pail Kid and then it came with a trading card of some kind?
Something like that, yeah.
They collected them.
It's Beanie Babies.
Yeah. I never got a Beanie Baby with a trading card. Are you talking about their little heart?
It's their little heart tag. That's what they considered as that. Yeah, absolutely.
Makes sense.
So Peter and Jay, congratulations. You got it right.
I think I said Beanie Babies didn't come with a trading card, so I was wrong.
Their little ID tag. That's what it should have been said.
Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah, not garbage children. Yeah. Also, I saw like a throwback the other day. Somebody on Facebook Marketplace was selling pound puppies. Did anybody in the audience have pound puppies when they were younger?
Yes.
Yeah, where they like came in a little dog house and you got like a little adoption certificate. Maybe that's why I only adopt now, is because I had pound puppies as a child.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Anyways, I actually, fun fact about Pokemon cards, since so many people are on this, so many people talked about Pokemon. I'm on this side of TikTok right now where it's just Pokemon cards and the Pokemon card community. And this community is filled with some of the sweetest human beings I've ever met in my life. Like, I didn't think I'd cry over Pokemon card TikToks, but like some of them are just so sweet. And apparently it's coming back. I see people lined up at Costco all the time for like bundles.
They're coming back, and they definitely have a nice monetary value behind them.
Some of them do. Yeah,
that ROI.
Crazy. It makes like, I was like, oh, I feel like I could collect Pokemon cards, but then I'm like, then you just end up with a whole bunch of like extra stuff.
It's like Magic at the Gathering. Same gist.
I need a hobby, guys. If anybody has any suggested hobbies from the audience, let me know.
There you go.
All right. So let us bring up Jason. So Jason, thank you so much to PT Services for being part of this campaign and all of the chaos that ensues during it. Why don't you let us know what PT Services Group is doing for the MSP community?
Sure. Thank you so much for the time. So PT has been in business for over 30 years. We focus on setting business-to-business appointments with business owners and key decision makers throughout the U.S. and Canada. We're based out of downtown Pittsburgh with all of our callers, BDRs, based in the U.S. as well. So we focus on quality, not quantity, with our clients rating our appointments qualified almost 90% of the time. So we work closely with our clients to customize their campaigns to meet their needs, which can include everything from cold calling to webinars and more. We're transparent in what we do by working out of your CRM system, allowing us to augment and update your data, giving you the opportunity to review all the notes as we make the calls. We meet regularly with our clients to review calls and our overall results. We also provide ongoing sales training with a Sandler sales coach. that we provide to our clients, and we also provide DISC personality profiles on the prospects that agree to meet with them. So simply said, we get results for our clients. So please take a minute to view our vendor profile on the channel program site, read some testimonials from our current clients, and thank you, Caitlin and Susan, for the time.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for contributing your 6K drone to Holidaze.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure.
All right, so let's do this. I think this wheel is probably going to, at some point, no longer work. We're getting to that point.
It's going to collapse.
Yeah, but Levi, if you could say spin that wheel, we will spin for your winner.
All right.
You got to tell me to spin the wheel.
Oh, go ahead, Jason.
Oh, spin the wheel.
At least we hear the clicking happening.
Yeah. It's slow, but it's there. All right, so Angelina Banks. So we will verify that Angelina is a real human being in the back, and then we will directly connect her with you and the team.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Jason, for joining us.
Have a great day.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jason.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yay.
All right, first one down.
That was so much fun.
So much fun watching the wheel struggle.
It's like, when you eat too much during the holiday season and it's just about your pants or your stretchy pants are about to just explode. That's basically how the wheel is doing right now.
That's the wheel of hope.
That's the wheel.
Pretty much. All right. So I think that we have one more trivia question to ask.
We do.
So what is it?
All right. So what action figure line was the top selling Christmas toy of 1985, driven by its hit cartoon series? When I first saw this, I actually thought of a different answer.
What was your answer? Because I also thought of a different answer.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That was my answer.
Was it really?
Yeah. I think as an 80s kid, I still remember my dad bought me a Ninja Turtle, the purple one.
Was that your guy?
Little action figure. Yeah. Yeah.
I was.
Go ahead.
No, mine was Leonardo, but I just remember watching. I still have he was the blue one.
Okay.
Yep, he was the blue one. I just remember the I can sing you the theme song right now as well. I'll spare everyone, but I can totally sing this song in my head.
I still remember the movies, like the live action movie.
Oh, those were the best.
Good. What a classic.
It really was.
So
they had such a great franchise.
They did. So we do have some answers. I don't know if Stretch Armstrong was a cartoon. I also don't know if G.I. Joe was a cartoon.
Ooh. Oops. Who was
I wasn't born in 1985, so He-Man was a cartoon, but I don't remember.
Jay wants me to sing the song. Maybe later, Jay. I'll do it later for you. I'll send you an exclusive recording.
Concert.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll take charity donations for Susan to sing the Ninja Turtles song. So we do have a few people who got it right in the audience.
And it is the Transformers. Congratulations, guys. I don't remember that theme song, but I do remember my brother having some of those action figures, though. I do remember that.
Maybe I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles must have been later, like the early 90s, because I wasn't born in 1985. So
yeah, go 87.
Go 87, babies. Yeah. All right. So Transformers it was, and we will keep things moving along here. We're going to bring up Anna from EmiBot. Hi, Anna.
Hi, y'all.
Hey.
Thank you so much for joining us and for EmiBot participating in Holidaze this year. Do you want to let us know quickly what EmiBot is doing for the MSP community?
Yeah, of course. Like Caitlin said, my name is Anna Lang. I'm the Community Engagement Manager here at EmiBot. It's great to be with everyone. Happy holidays. For those who don't know, EmiBot is an IT automation platform built by an MSP for MSPs. We got tired of relying on manual imaging, checklists, endless scripting. And so we created EmiBot that enforces your desired state across all endpoints. It also streamlines onboarding, deploying apps, settings, and configurations by user roles in minutes, all while maintaining compliance with scheduled maintenance and real-time patching for urgent updates. ImmyBot does integrate seamlessly with your existing tools like your RMM and PSA, and it also supports subscription-aware installs, so users get exactly what they're licensed for. IMMY will bring consistent, reliable deployments, reduce manual errors, and saves massive time. MSPs can scale without adding headcount, and internal IT teams can focus on strategic work instead of repetitive tasks. We see on average that they go from 3 hours to set up one computer down to 30 minutes with ImmyBot. So if you're interested in learning more about what ImmyBot does, you can go to IMMY, that's IMMY, bot, to learn more and start a 2-week free trial, no credit card required. I felt like a little bit of a telemarketer or like infomercial, and then I'm gonna get to do my Vanna White spin, so I'm pretty excited.
They're like, right now.
We're merging. We do have somebody in the audience though. Eric says ImmyBot is great. We use it and it's changed a lot on how we do our processes and onboarding. So a little testimonial there.
Thanks for the shout out, Eric.
Yeah.
I think Eric is our Canadian customer too, so that's awesome. All right, so we're gonna bring up the Wheel of Hope here. And yeah, Anna, whenever you're ready, let me know when you want me to spin it.
Spin that wheel.
Yay.
Yay. Susan, what's
it
your
really
shirt
looks like
say while we're
nothing's
waiting for
happening in
this?
the wheel.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
Hold on.
Oh,
Paul Hogan. All right, so we will verify that Paul is a real person, Anna, and then we'll connect you directly to get that 3D printer sent out.
perfect. Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you so much for joining us. All right, you got to let the audience know what your shirt says. We've had a few
yes, so
mention
it's
it
from
now.
the National Lampoon Christmas movie when they finally light up the lights of the house, and it says, "I don't know, Margot." So it's actually
Margot's your cat's name too.
But it also, so it's a double entendre type of a thing. So anyways, yeah, so when I saw this, of course, you know me, I have to dress up for the day's drawings, regardless of holidays or channel day. So I always like to kind of do that. But yeah, I saw this shirt and I'm like, it's perfect.
You do a much better job than I do.
I do my best.
All right. Well, that concludes day 3. We're on day 3.
Yeah.
Going into tomorrow, we do have Lenovo and Triad InfoSec joining us. Lenovo is going to be giving away their backpack bundle, which was a huge hit actually on channel days. And then Triad's giving away a little Apple Watch and AirPod 3 bundle. And then we're going to close out day 5 with some AirPod Max from Kaseya and a MetaQuest 3 headset. So like I said earlier, if you haven't already registered or people in your office haven't already registered and you want to try and share the opportunity to win some prizes with them, they can still do so on channelprogram.com/holidays, and they will be entered in for day 4 through 10 and the grand prizes. So thank you so much, Susan, for joining me today and helping me pick these winners. You are headed to Georgia tomorrow. So
actually, right after this, this evening, I'll be there. So I'll be there Thursday and Friday seeing family, and then I'll be back live with everyone next week. So I'm really excited to see everyone again and get those prizes out again.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great trip. And thank you to everybody in the audience and our vendors for participating. It wouldn't be able to be done without you. And we will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.